Hello, beautiful souls. How are you today? This is Eleanor Hayward. I am the founder of Holistic Eleanor and a proud miracle mindset mentor with the Love Your Vibe transformation. This is my Thinking Thursday. Usually I type this out, but I am getting out of my own effing way in the words of Love Your Vibe, which is fear and ego. And because I wanted to have a deeper heart to heart connection with people through technology, which I generally find awkward. So this is going to be real and not perfect. But I did want to discuss the deeper topic of justice, equity, diversity, inclusion with you, with the general purpose to inform and inspire you. And I'm also going to give a shout out to my team because I am incredibly proud of them. And if you've followed my posts at all, then you know that I am a huge fan of unicorns and rainbows and butterflies. And yet, at the same time, I understand that in the world of spirituality, that capitalism has often twisted our teachings and tools into being very, very spiritually bypassing, very toxically positive, which is just like think happy thoughts and pull up your bootstraps and get going. And yet, that if you're in the midst of trauma and suffering, can be very gaslighting. And I have done a lot of deeper inner work to unlearn these concepts and relearn how to be compassionate and empathetic with people, because this is what I've heard. This is the first generation that's actually had the capacity to do deeper emotional healing, and that is really inspiring. As much as this world is really oppressive, that the history of colonialism and the impact of intergenerational trauma, both on settler descendants like myself, but also people who have been marginalized through history. That there's been this hierarchy of better and worse, the people that are worthy, the people who are civilized, and the people who are savages, and people who are unworthy. And there has been this impact of oppression and privilege that has emerged. And it has been part of my deeper inner journey to recognize that we all have biases, and to learn about them. I don't profess to be an expert, and yet I've also learned that I have the right to share what I know and inspire others even as I continue to learn, because every master is ever a student. Because one of the effect of these biases is that we can end up hurting ourselves and those closest to us. Have you ever heard that saying, that we are our own greatest enemy? And I believe that's true. And I think that's partly to do with these biases. They are a psychological mechanism to save energy. It takes energy to analyze our beliefs and the world. And it takes energy to unlearn them and to relearn. And I feel privileged to have been able to do this work and to inspire others to do their inner work and personal development as well. Because really what we're coming to is healing this trauma. We've had this deep disconnect from our planet, this deep disconnect from ourselves, our soul on a deeper level, and ultimately from each other, that there's been this polarity, and there's always a polarity, there's always dark and light, but that's been driven. And this duality has really emerged. And if you're not with us, then you're against us. But we're all together on a quantum level, that we are one, we are love. Love, even in and of itself, has been manipulated by the ultimate drive for power and control. It's been corrupted, that it's become conditional love, that I'll love you if, and I'll love you when. And it took me a while to unlearn that conditional love, to heal myself, love myself more, so that I've developed a deeper compassion for myself, and therefore a deeper compassion for others. So I wanted to encourage you to do your deeper inner healing work, because it's so easy to make snap judgments that somebody is wrong, so that somebody's bad, that is shame that we're projecting onto others. But quite often the root of that shame is internalized. that on some level we believe that we are bad and that we are wrong. And that has a very damaging effect in our self-talk, and it damages others. The Love Your Vibe transformation has been an incredible influence on my life. And I'm so very grateful to Elvira V. Hopper, our founder, who created the VIP Mindset Reset online, which is available to anybody to purchase. It is an amalgamation of personal development teachings and tools that are simple yet effective, that have healed and saved her life, and also so many others, myself included. And then the next step that she was inspired to share was to have small groups of people, of communities for people to connect and to share, to go through the teachings and tools, to practice them together, because it is so cathartic to do personal development together. It's something that we don't often talk about with our friends. There are ways to look at what do we believe and how can we build resilience? How can we build empowerment within us? Because those dynamics are really powerful, but they can also be a level of privilege. It's so often said, pull yourself up by your bootstraps. I also acknowledge, and I've learned, that it takes boots to pull yourself up your bootstraps. So with levels of privilege, it is easy to look down on others that aren't doing their healing work and doing their best. But at the same time, I have compassion for those who aren't. And yet I inspire people who do have the capacity to start doing your deeper inner work, your personal development in one way, shape, or form, that continue to challenge yourself and to recognize when you're triggered and to take responsibility for that. Because it's so easy to project and to blame others. You push my button. But really it's a reflection of, well, it's your button. It's reflecting some trauma. It's there for you. It's an opportunity to learn where part of your soul is out of alignment, and an opportunity to heal. So part of Elvira's vision is the VIP Mindset Reset online. Do your work in a 6-month group mentorship program. Learn the teachings and tools in small communities where you are safer, non-judged. There's beautiful space being held. I'm honored to be a mentor in those spaces. But then her vision also includes this other level of the mentors being able to step up and share their beautiful story, message, and magic to inspire others. And mine is to share emotional intelligence, healthy boundaries, and improve relationships towards a world of social and environmental justice, also equity, diversity, and inclusion. So we coined this, we didn't coin this term, rather, we did hear it, and we are, it's JEDI. And I am a huge fantasy and sci-fi nerd, so it really resonated with me. It's the force is within us, and we can learn to heal this world. And so I have been working with the team to train the apprentice mentors, and part of our training includes this JEDI training, because if we do not address our biases, then they will come out and hurt people. That is just the effect of our biases, because that's, again, our system wants to save energy. However, we also want to reduce harm. And in the world of mental health, to be, again, having that spiritual bypassing, that toxic positivity is very hurtful. And we want to acknowledge that there are marginalized communities that have intergenerational trauma. And I'm inspired to create a world of oneness so that we can heal with peace and love and gratitude and joy. So that might have been all over the place, but this is my effort to bring some simplicity to what we're doing, which is a very complex, layered topic. So thank you for your attention. I'm looking forward to your feedback down below and your shares if you feel this was of value. Thank you so much, and many blessings to you on your healing journey. Bye-bye.